Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you explain what does actually you mean by streaming? I guess it will be quite helpful if people here get to know what do you actually mean by streaming or streaming data.
Okay. Got it. Thanks. Thank you for the question. So what is streaming data? Data that is continuous in nature. So I'm going to write a few keywords and then I'm going to try to describe it. Now, the best example that I have is the tweets, right? So if I have a system that listens to Twitter feeds, now what about Twitter? If I assume this to be Twitter, it's a continuous source of data, right? People are tweeting every millisecond, literally. So if I were to collect that one by one, that would become streaming data. So if I want to process data on the fly as it comes, it is streaming data. So I don't have here 100 GB file that I'm going to store and then process it later. No, this is not going to happen. As and when the tweets get generated, as and when I tweet, I'm going to collect that and I'm going to process it. So this is basically streaming data. For example, if I have a mobile phone, any sensor that spits out the information spits it in the form of a streaming data. So we all have used Uber, right? And as and when we move forward in the Google Maps, our location keeps on updating, right? It has to happen fast. It has to happen continuously. So that is the example of streaming data. Does that make things a little more clearer?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, thank you so much. So I think I can proceed forward.
Yeah, sure.